Have you ever sat quietly and noticed time moving a little faster than you feel ready for? The knees feel different, mornings ask for a slower pace, and yet inside you, something still wants to run, laugh, learn, love. Aging doesn't have to be a story of loss. Seen through a Buddhist lens, it can be a chance to live with more clarity, gentleness, and meaning. These 8 tips are simple, practical, and steeped in timeless Buddhist teachings. The middle way. Right mindfulness. Metta, loving kindness. Mudita, sympathetic joy. And the practice of beginner's mind. Each tip shows not only what to do, but why it matters, and a tiny first step you can try today. 1. Walk with attention. This is movement as meditation. Walking is medicine for body and mind. Not the heavy-duty exercise you were told you needed, but slow, purposeful steps that bring you into the present. Why it helps? In Buddhism, walking meditation is a way to marry the body's intelligence with the mind's attention. Each step becomes a tiny anchor, drawing you out of worry and back into the living world. Try this now. 10 minutes around the block. Slow your pace and coordinate your breath with each step. 1 step in, 1 step out. Notice the texture of the path, the air on your skin, and the rhythm of your feet. Treat it as a ritual, not a chore. 2. Eat like you love yourself. This is called mindful nourishment. Food is more than fuel. It's an offering to your body, your mind, and the web of life that brought it to you. Why it helps? The Buddha taught that what we take into the body becomes part of our consciousness. Eating mindfully quiets the scatter of impulse and reconnects you to the simple pleasures of being alive. Try this now. Pick 1 meal today and eat it without screens. Notice the aroma, temperature, and texture. Chew slowly. Before the first bite, pause and say silently, "May this nourish me." Small shifts like this changes how food feeds you. 3. Laugh often. Let joy be a regular practice. Laughter is not frivolous. It's medicine. It loosens the muscles that worry tightens and returns you to the present. Why it helps? Joy is a form of wisdom. It opens the heart and dissolves the small stuff. Buddhist practice doesn't reject joy. It trains us to receive it cleanly, without clinging. Try this now. Rewatch a short comedy clip that once made you belly laugh. Call a friend who always amuses you, or keep a tiny list of 3 joyful memories to revisit when the day feels heavy. 4. Build a gentle routine. A simple daily rhythm gives the mind a frame in which presence can arise. Routine isn't rigidity, it's a scaffold for attention. Why it helps? Discipline in small things frees you from anxiety in big ones. The practice of regularity, a cup of tea at sunrise, a short walk, a sitting minute before meals, plants you in the day. Try this now. Choose 1 anchor for your morning: tea, a short walk, 5 minutes of sitting. Do it at the same time for a week. Notice how predictability reduces friction and invites calm. 5. Speak and be heard. Cultivate connection. Sangha. We are social beings. Honest conversation, held without fixing or advising, is often the medicine we need most. Why it helps? Sangha, community, is one of the 3 jewels because relationship mirrors and heals us. Speaking your truth releases weight. Listening with presence heals both giver and receiver. Try this now. Call 1 person you haven't spoken to in a while. Start with curiosity. How have you been, really? Listen more than you speak. Small reconnections compound into a safety net. 6. Try something new. Curiosity keeps the mind young. Beginner's mind, Shoshin, lets you meet the world as if for the first time. Open, not knowing, delighted. Why it helps. Newness rewires the brain, awakens creativity, and dissolves the story that says, I'm too old to. Growth does not belong only to the young. Try this now. Sign up for one micro-adventure, a one-session pottery class, a beginner's language app, an online tutorial. Do it for pleasure, not performance. 7. Prioritize restorative sleep. Sleep is not time wasted. It is the body and mind's way of integrating, repairing, and making sense of the day. Why it helps. From a Buddhist perspective, rest is part of the middle way, neither self-neglect nor indulgence. Good sleep sharpens compassion, memory, balance, and energy. Try this now. Create a short bedtime ritual. 30 minutes before bed, dim screens, breathe for 2 minutes, read a few pages of something peaceful, thank your body for carrying you. Make the bed a sanctuary for rest. 8. Celebrate yourself. Mudita and self-recognition. Celebration is not vanity, it is gratitude. To celebrate your small victories is to cultivate mudita, joy in your own flourishing. Why it helps. When we acknowledge our resilience, we rewrite the inner script that minimizes our worth. Buddhist practice invites us to rejoice in goodness, ours and others, as a path to opening the heart. Try this now. At the end of today, write down one thing you handled well. Treat it like a small altar. Sit with the feeling for a minute and say, "May I rejoice in this." Here's an invitation to practice metta, loving kindness, toward yourself each morning. Repeat these words to yourself. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I live with ease. Name one thing to let go of, a habit, a belief, a small resentment, and practice loosening your grip for one breath at a time. Choose one tiny practice from above and commit to it for 7 days. Habit changes are cumulative. The engine of transformation is repetition with kindness. Here's one final thought for you. Aging is not a downhill slope to be endured, but a season to be cultivated. Small practices, offered with patience and curiosity, can transform ordinary moments into a life that feels meaningful and whole. The Buddha didn't promise an easy life, he pointed toward a wise way of meeting whatever comes. These 8 tips are invitations to meet your later years with presence, care, and a heart that still opens. If one of these ideas moved you, try it today, even for 5 minutes. And if you found this helpful, share in the comments section what you will commit to practice. Remember, your small action might be the light someone else needs. And if you'd like more reflections grounded in Buddhist wisdom for everyday life, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so we can walk this path together. Thank you for being here. Take a breath and begin again.